Welcome back. It has been a couple of days since the trade deadline. This video is pretty long overdue, but talking about the NBA trade deadline, winners, losers, my grades for each team, and for each trade, and just kind of everything else that the three main trades I'm going to be talking about are Aaron Gordon to the Nuggets, Nikola Vucevic to the Bulls, and Victor Oladipo to Miami. Starting off with Vucevic, he got traded from Orlando to Chicago. Chicago, I'd give them an A for this. They had to give up Wendell Carter, Otto Porter, a couple first-round picks. For the Bulls, there's so much creativity that can be in this offense that Billy Donovan creates with Zach LaVine, Kobe White, Lauri Markkanen, and Vucevic now, where Markkanen can learn a lot because he's pretty young, can learn a lot from Vucevic, and Kobe White, Zach LaVine, these guys can use Vucevic in pick and rolls. They can rely on him in the post or to get in good post position for rebounds, and Vucevic is a scorer. He averaged 21 points a game and 9 rebounds with the Magic this season. And I feel like even though Vucevic is 30, every year he's just getting better. And I don't really see his play style leading him to be declining at a steep downhill rate. But I can definitely see him being even better than he is now, and just keep improving for the next couple of years. And that's what the Bulls are looking for in this trade, to win now, or win the next few years with their young core. With the Magic, and I'm going to be talking about the Aaron Gordon trade in a sec here, the Magic are just going into a full rebuild with Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz, now Wendell Carter. These guys are young, and they got some first-round picks in the trade. So overall, definitely feel like the Magic are going into a full rebuild here. So, yes. Aaron Gordon. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my grades. I would give Chicago an A on this, and I'd give Orlando a C+. Chicago, of course, as I mentioned before, the creativity that can be offensive, the creativity that Billy Donovan can have offensively, and even defensively too. Vucevic ain't that bad he isn't your premier defender, but he ain't that bad. Looking at the Magic, they're just going into a rebuild, so that's why I gave them the lower grade. The Nuggets acquire Aaron Gordon from Orlando again, and I forgot to say this too. The Orlando Magic just got Gary Harris, RJ Hampton, and a first-round pick. So Gary Harris is probably going to be the primary scorer until Fultz and Cole Anthony get back from injuries. I think, is Cole Anthony back? I'm not sure, but when Fultz gets back anyway. So Orlando, I'd give them the same grade here, maybe a little bit higher, B-, because they're getting Gary Harris, who's a great scorer. But for the Nuggets, I feel like Gordon will fit great alongside Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and those guys. I feel like he's going to fit really well with them. And he already he played his first game for him. He did pretty good too. So, for Orlando, shifting back here, RJ Hampton, the rookie, he is going to be a good developing piece. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. He's going to be a good developing piece for Orlando. Moving on to the final trade I'm going to talk about. Victor Oladipo, sent from Houston down to Miami. Wow. I there's a lot of talk about Oladipo and him getting traded. I honestly didn't really believe he was going to get traded. And but he did. That's amazing that he got traded to Miami. For Miami's side, Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler. Okay, yeah, let me talk about this. Miami did not have to give up Tyler Herro or Duncan Robinson to make this trade happen, which to me is so surprising because Duncan Robinson said to, I believe, a reporter or something, he doesn't know if he should take his pregame nap, but he didn't get traded. Tyler Herro was certainly not getting traded, so it really surprised me that the Heat were able to get this deal done without including either of them. So good job by Pat Riley and the Heat organization to get that through. So now you have like Oladipo, Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson. Heat team is pretty scary. It's just if they can get it together, then definitely back to a playoff team, right? For the Heat, they had to give up Kelly Olynyk and Avery Bradley and a 2022 first round pick with the rights. For the Rockets, we all knew that they were going into like a rebuilding stage. They have Christian Wood. Do I believe Christian Wood's sticking around? I'm probably not. I mean, maybe, but probably not. I'm not really too comfortable that Wood sticks around after the season. I feel like the Rockets are going to stack up on all the picks, and the Rockets and the Thunder are going to be just in that rebuilding stage. Hint, both of those teams had Russell Westbrook on it. No, I'm just joking. I like Westbrook. No, but yeah, Victor Oladipo gets to go down south to amazing weather and get to play alongside Jimmy Butler, Adebayo, Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, and all those guys. And the Heat are going to be really nice with Coach Eric Spoelstra still there, Iggy, Pat Riley, all those guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all liked and enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked it, and tell a friend and tell them to tell their friend. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe and peace.